All right, guys. Hey, we're with you here. Next game, leadoff single by Pampa there to start the ball game off. This last game of the Amarillo tournament for your Lions. As we hustled over here from Hodgetown to Amarillo High. That pickoff move hits the runner. Nothing to be done there, so we'll stay right here with the 1-0 count. Bo Connor on the mound. There's a pitch. Swing on a miss. Colt Petty, the pick over there. Runner back in there safe. So here's your battery. Bo Connor on the mound. Colt Petty behind the plate. Kason Jones at third. Noah Hassey at short. Kyle Kettner at second. Brant Lecker at first. There's a pick back in there safely. Rhett Hiley in right field. Cooper Young in center and Deacon Hiley in left. The pitch taken outside. Ball there. Yeah, record video. Yes, sir. Looks like number 10 at first. Sorry, we're still setting things up here. As that ball misses down and the count it runs full. So leadoff single there by number 10. Now full count against number 1. The pitch fouled off his foot. We'll keep it right here to full count. So again, game 4 here of this Amarillo tournament. For your Lions after beating Canyon Randall 10-1 at the Hodgetown. The Sod Poodles now at Amarillo High. Runner goes, fouled off the batter's foot. We'll keep it right here at a full count as the runner retreats to first base. Both sets. Here's a pitch. That one popped out towards Rhett and right. He's over towards the foul line, makes the play in foul territory, gets it in. Runner retreats to first base. So out number 1 is in the books there for your Lions. Brings up number 7 to the plate. Now batting with 1 out and a runner on first. The pitch is outside for ball one. There's a pitch. That one swung on. Hit deep out there to Deacon. Deacon goes back, still going back, makes the play, and gets it in, and the runner still can't advance a second. So 2 outs now, and runner still on first base after those fly balls there to the Holly boys. Now we got a courtesy runner for the catcher now that there's 2 outs. Courtesy runner will be number 12. Both sets. Here's a pitch down for ball number 1. Quite a different setup here. Emerald High, lots of foul ball territory and really deep here behind the catcher, like maybe score from second deep behind the catcher. So dugouts are quite a bit down the lines. So again, totally different setup. Big field, 400 in the gaps, 411 in center, 345 down the lines. Here's a pitch. Blocked up by Colt. 2-0. It's the Carrickers, everybody, the Carrickers. Here's a pitch. That one swung on, foul back. 2-1. Daisy, we might need you to hit today after the way you've been hitting last week in the softball game. Daisy Carricker walking up behind me. She has been absolutely crushing the ball, including her first high school home run as a freshman on Tuesday, and then just absolutely crushed the ball last night against Hermley as well. So just talking some fun with her. She said, I'll go hit. I ain't scared. 3 brothers. I bet she's not. And the pitch. That one's in there for strike. So now 3-1 here. Oh, 2-2 count. Excuse me. With 2 outs. Freshman Bo Connor working on the mound. No misses down. Now full count. Here's a pitch. That one fouled back. To stay right here at 3-2. After the coin toss earlier, your Lions are the home team for all 4 games here in Amarillo, as they have won all 4 coin tosses. So pretty cool to see them hit last. There's a grounder towards Kaysen at third. He's up with it and across in plenty of time. Route number 3. So that'll do it in the top of the first after 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We'll be right back in the Lions half of the first. All right, welcome into the Lions half of the first. As has been traditional all season long, you'll have the Hiley boys leading us off here for the ball game. Deacon Hiley leading off, playing left field, wearing 21. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one down for ball one. Twin brother Rhett right behind him, playing right field today. Wearing number 5. Here's a pitch. Deacon swings, fouls that one. Down left field side. Driving the count to 1-1. Here's a pitch. That one hammered up the middle. That'll be down for a single, leadoff single by Deacon Hiley. That'll bring Rhett up to the plate. Rhett again playing right field for the first time this season. Today, he's been dealing with a jammed thumb since catching on Thursday. So Colt Petty has had to carry the weight behind the plate and has done a great job with it. But Rhett's still able to hit here. Now with no outs and runner on first base, he scores a bunt, takes that first pitch strike. Deacon able to go back after the throwdown. Deacon back in safely. Rhett pulls back on that first pitch strike bunt. Now the third baseman playing in, and Rhett settles back in here with the 0-1 count. Pickoff move, Deacon back in there safely. The lefty number 15, we do not have a roster from Pampa. So you got 15 on the mound and 10 behind the plate is what we know for you. Another pick, Deacon back in there, no problem. Pick over there to tall, lanky lefty number 4 playing first base. Here's the 0-1. Way high, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Rhett hits that one out into right center. Right fielder is back and makes the play for out number 1. So now 1 out, runner on first base. Casey Jones, number 4, stepping to the plate. Playing third right now. After pitching a gem against Randall last time up. There's another pick. Deacon back in there safely. Batting here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. Here's a pitch. Strike 1. Here's a pitch. Deacon goes. That's a hit and run. Just foul.
Good job, Chief. Let's go.
So now with an 0-2 count. Casey Jones at the plate will choke up and protect here. Deacon Hiley still standing over there at first base. Here's the pitch. Way high. 1-2.
trying to go fast.
Another pick move. Deacon back in there safely as he's seen the pick about 4 times now. Here's the pitch. Deacon goes. Pitch way high. Deacon in there safely. Stolen base by Deacon Hiley. Now with a 2-2 count and a runner in scoring position for Kaysen with 1 out. Here's a 2-2. Way up and out. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the second out of the inning. Now with runner on second, Cooper Young, number 7, playing center field today, stepping to the plate here for the first time against Pampa. 2 outs and a runner on second base.
Let's go, defense. Big stop. Let's go.
Here's a pitch. Cooper gets hit with that one. Putting runners on first and second for Brant Slecker, stepping to the plate, first baseman. There's number 22. Now batting for the first time against Pampa here with runners on first and second and 2 outs. Good opportunity here for the Lions to try to do something with 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Brants takes that one low and out. Ball 1. The Pampa pitcher continues to struggle a little bit with the zone here. Here's a 1-0. That one hit straight up the middle, bounces off the pitcher, and that's going to be an infield hit. No run scores. As that ball one hops and hits the pitcher, he's able to slap it down with his glove a little bit to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. But now bases loaded for Colt Petty here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Pitcher sets. Here's the 0-0. That one hit out over the shortstop. That's going to score 2. Brant has to stop at second base, but not before the 2 RBI single by Colt Petty, and your Lions lead it 2-0. Jay Garcia is going to courtesy run for us over there at first base for catcher Colt Petty, who again has carried a heavy load this weekend with Rhett's jammed thumb. Rhett caught about 2/3 of the game on Thursday, the first game. Colt came in, caught the rest of that one, and then has caught the other 3 as well. Or this is his 3rd other one. So Noah Hassey stepping to the plate. Noah Ware's number 2 is playing shortstop as he has every game so far this season. Stepping to the plate here with runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Noah fouls that one off his foot. It'll stay right here. One count.
Let it get there. Let it get there.
Here's the 1-1. Outside. Oh, called strike. Okay, so 1-2. Now against Noah Hassey. Again, runners on first and second. Brant Lecker at second and Jay Garcia courtesy running at first base. Here's a pitch. That one misses down and in the dirt. Taking the count to 2-2. Time called in the box by Noah.
Control the zone, son. You're good. You're good. Stay behind the kid. On the crack, look at good shoulder.
Here's a 2-2 count. Noah hits that one out towards first, but caught by the first baseman for a third out. Not before your Lions put 2 on the board. We'll be right back. Your Lions leading at 2-0 in the top of the second. Bo back to work here against number 5 here in the top of the second. Again, your Lions leading at 2-0. First pitch ball. That ball in the zone, hit out towards center for the second hit of the game from the Harvesters. Now, runner on first base. No outs. Number 3 coming to the plate. Here's a pitch. Squares a bunt. Takes the ball low. If you smell something on the live stream, the Leckers have purchased the entire store of Buc-ee's, all snacks, and brought them to the ballpark.
OTL over here did that.
Here's a pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1. Shamelessly eating it in front of us. As I think Laffy Taffy and trying to do a live feed is about the worst idea ever. So here's the 1-1 count. Runner on first base and no outs. Bo picks over back in there safely. Here's a pitch. Swung on. Missed. Bo had 1-2. So again, I know you can't see it, but the foul territory, I'll spin it around a little bit. just keeps going down the right field line. So pickoff moves have to be very intentional. It could be dangerous over there. The ball gets away from the first baseman. Swung on and miss. Strike 3 for out number 1. Runner on first base. 1 out. Number 11 stepped to the plate. Here's a pitch. That ball popped up. Colts got room. Oh, can't make the play. Just about where he was standing. Ball just had a lot of English on it. So that falls harmlessly for strike number 1. Colt gets the mask off, flips around exactly like he's supposed to, ensuring ball's not in fair territory. And the ball lands actually in the catcher's box right there, just with a whole lot of English on it, and just spins away from him. So strike 1, 0-1 count, 1 out. Another pick move over there. Runner back in there safely. Just no way for me to really zoom in at this angle, unfortunately, and get more of the field. Sorry. Here's a pitch. That ball popped up. Short second baseman. Oh no. Cooper calls him off. He's able to make the play at second base. So force out still happens there, as Kyle seemed to be kind of camped out underneath that. But again, Cooper feels like he's got a play on it, comes charging in, and it's just a little too far out of his reach. But turns into an 8-5 fielder's choice at second base, as Kason Jones was covering from third there at second. So 8-5 fielder's choice. Hopefully that's on your bingo card. Welcome to high school baseball. So now 2 outs, runner on first base here in the top of the second. And the pitch. That ball popped up towards first base. Nobody's getting that one from Brantz. Out number 3, that'll do it for the top of the second. Your Lions go into the bottom half of the second, leading at 2-0. We'll be right back. So here we go in the bottom of the second. Your Lions leading at 2-0. Miguel Plomo, a.k.a. Miggy, leading us off. He is DHing today. There's that famous smile at the umpire there. Miggy flashes, steps into the left-hander's batter's box here. No outs. Lead us off here. Takes first pitch outside, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Miggy hits that one out into left center. Left fielder gives chase, can't get there. So leadoff single by Miggy. Brings up Kyle Kettner, second baseman, wearing number 6. Hitting in the 9-hole today. Steps to the plate for the first time in this ball game. Had a multi-hit ball game earlier against Randall. There's a pick. Miggy back in there. Plenty of time. So Kyle looking to keep the hitting going on the day here in this second ball game. Here's the pitch. That ball up and high, up and away for ball one. Kyle quickly back in the box. Miggy gets his lead. Here's a pitch. Kyle takes that one for strike one. 1-1.
Go defense.
Here's the pitch. Kyle takes that one inside. 2-1. Another pick. Miggy back in there, no problem. As this second time around, I imagine our base runners that have seen it probably start getting a little larger lead here, put a little more pressure, as the lefty has struggled a little bit with runners on base with the bigger leads to throw strikes with the breaking ball. Here's the pitch. That ball popped up to the first baseman. Miggy able to get back in time. So Kyle pops out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Deacon Hiley to the plate. One for one on the game. Coming to bat for the second time here in the second inning. Now with the runner on first base and one out. Here's a pitch. That one's up high for ball one. Here's the pitch. Hit and run. Deacon just barely able to touch it. So on the hit and run, ball way outside. Deacon does get a little piece of it, but knocks it foul. So now here we are with a 1-1 count and one out. Here's the pitch. Low, 2-1. Picked over there at first. Miggy back in. We'll do it again here with the 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Deacon takes that one up. Miggy thrown out at second base. So 3-1 count. Miguel caught stealing there on that high pitch from the pitcher. Now with 2 outs. Lions need to provide a tout rally here. The pitch misses down, ball 4. So runner back on first base. Ray Hiley stepping to the plate now. 0 for 1 on the day after a fly ball out to the right fielder last time up. Looking to find some green grass here in this second at bat. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside half. Strike 1.
All right, as far as I know, I don't know. You know, it's been a while since that.
Here's the 0-1. Rhett hits that one towards center. Center fielder has to go back. Makes a play. So Rhett, 2 frustrating at-bats, hitting them right at him. Your Lions leading it after 2-0. We'll be back in the top of the 3rd. All right, here we go in the 3rd. Bo Connor back to work for your Lions. 9-1-2 up for Pampa. Number 15, the pitcher, to lead it off. Here's a pitch. That ball hit straight on line to Kaysen. 1 pitch, 1 out. For Bo Connor. That brings up leadoff number 10. Coming to the plate, had a single last time up, so he's 1 for 1 on the day. Here's a pitch. Swung on, popped up. That's going to be another play by Colt. And same thing happens. Ball spins away from him in foul territory for strike number 1. So after that foul, ball, 0-1 count here, 1 out. Top of the 3rd. Misses low there, 1-1. The pitch way outside, 2-1. That ball misses up. 3-1. There's a ground ball to Noah Hassey over there at short. He's up with it and across for out number 2. So now with 2 outs, number 1 steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Hits in the 2-hole here for Pampa. On the left side of the plate. And the pitch bounces past his feet for ball 1. And that ball bounces in there for ball 2. Both struggling a little bit with the zone here in the 3rd, but has been effective getting 2 outs here early. Here's a pitch. Fouled off, 2-1.
2-1. Go ahead, 1. Let's go, baby. Show 1.
And the pitch outside and up, 3-1. Outside, ball 4.
Good luck, 1.
So 2 out walk. Brings up the 3-hole, number 7 to the plate. Now with 2 outs and a runner on first base.
Let's go, Jack Dyer. Let's go, Jack Dyer. Work him 1.
Pick off over there, runner back in there safely. That ball hit sky high. Kyle Kettner, Noah Hassey comes over, calls him off for out number 3. So that'll do it. No runs on no hits. We'll be right back in the Lions half of the 3rd. Your Lions leading it 2-0. So here we go in the bottom of the third. Casey Jones stepping up to the plate for the second time today to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's a pitch. Ball hit down the line, foul. And just keeps rolling and keeps rolling as there's a forever foul distance here at Amarillo. Here's a pitch. That one misses low. 1-1. Here's a 2-1. Misses low. 3-1. That ball hammered down the line. That's going to be extra bases. No, left fielder playing him towards the line, able to cut it off. So good job by the left fielder there, as that ball was just inside the line on the left field side and looked like it was going to be extra bases, but holds Casey to a leadoff single here in the bottom of the third. Cooper Young stepping to the plate. The pitch way high. Ball 1. Another pick. Casey back in there safely. Ball just slightly rolls away from the first baseman, but not near far enough away. So 1-0 count, no outs. Runner at first base, Cooper Young at the plate. That one called strike, as the zone is about 1.5 balls, 2 balls outside currently. Has been throughout the game, so Lions will have to adjust to that. Here's a 1-1. That ball hammered out to right center. Right fielder not able to make the play, but Pampa doing a really good job of keeping balls in front of them. And so all these hard hit balls by the Lions are just ending up as singles. So now runners on first and second after 2 hard hit singles by Casey Jones and Cooper Young brings Brant Lecker to the plate here with no outs. And the pitch. Brant's first pitch swinging. Hits that one down the left field line. That is just foul. So Brant settles back in here. 0-1 count. Runners on first and second. Here's a pitch. Brant fouls that one back. Quickly down 0-2. Here's a pitch. Brantz hits that one out towards left center. Center fielder going back. They're not going to get to it. That's going to score the first run. Cooper's going to have to stop at third. RBI double by Brantz Lecker. Scores Kason Jones. And Colt Petty will be stomping to the plate now with runners on second and third and no outs.
You don't.
Hey, it's TC Live right here. Come on, sit.
Hey, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. So Colt steps to the plate here. First pitch swinging. That's going to be a pop up to the shortstop, and he makes the play for out number one. So, unfortunately, an unproductive out for the Lions there. And Noah Hassey will step to the plate now with the one out. Runners on second and third. Your Lions leading it here in the bottom of the third, 3-0. Here's a pitch. Noah hits first ball straight at the center fielder. Makes the play. That's going to be deep enough for Cooper to score and Brantz to be able to move to third. So sacrifice fly by Noah Hassey scores Cooper Young, and Brantz Lecker moves on to third base. Your Lions now lead at 4-0 here with 2 outs and a runner on third. Miggy steps to the plate. 1 for 1 on the day, trying to get this base runner across that is represented by Brantz Lecker over there at third base. And the pitch. Miggy, line drive, base hit into left field, and that will do that. So Brantz Lecker scores. Your Lions now leading at 5-0. And 9-hole, Kyle Kettner stepping to the plate. So good job by Miggy there to score that run. Your Lions try to keep it going here with 2 outs. Up 5-0, runner on first base. Kyle takes first ball inside. Ball 1. As we're going to get mound visit there. I'm going to take the opportunity to do a quick little alumni interview here. As we have Kale and Faith Ratliff here, a.k.a. Faith Lecker, as she used to be known in the Trinity part. So, Kale, tell me a little bit. You got a kind of a slow-throwing lefty here. What would be your approach as a hitter?
One thing that I would definitely try to do is stay as late as possible and hit the ball the other way, use the entire field, and as long as you have that mindset, then I guess pulling a ball there is going to be all right.
Now, that sounds really good. Did you do that in high school, or did you just try to grip and rip?
Yeah, definitely not my approach in high school, but one that I do recommend.
Well, you had a full college career, so I think you probably did a few things successful. Now, Faith, I just got one question for you. You were an all-star pitcher for the Trinity softball team. What would be the result if you faced Kale with a softball bat trying to hit?
I don't really know. We'll let you know.
That's exactly right. That would be a 3-pitch strikeout. She is lying through her teeth trying to be sweet. Back with you, Miguel taking second on that first pitch strike. Second pitch strike to Kyle. So now Kyle settles back into the box. Again, that was Kale and Faith Ratliff. Kale, a baseball stud for us back in the day, and Faith, a softball all-star. So here's the pitch to Kyle. Rounds that one off for strike number 2. Faith and Kale both pretty humble, but let's be honest. That would be a 3-pitch strikeout, as Faith could bring it back in the day. Kyle settles back in here now with 2 strikes. Miguel sitting over there at second base. Here's a pitch. Kyle hits that one through the gap. That's going to be to the left fielder. But again, Pampa able to cut it off and keep the runner to third base. So that single by Kyle brings up Deacon to the plate. 1 for 1 on the day. Runners on first and third. Trying to keep this rally going with 2 outs here for the Lions. Big lead over there by first by Kyle. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Go defense. Go deep.
And the pitch way outside, ball 2.
Good pitch, Deke. Come on, bud. A lot of room to hit. Come on, bud.
That one called strike.
The whole crowd.
As you get a collective oh from the crowd there, as that ball did not look close. Nevertheless, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside, ball 3. Here's a 3-1. Deacon swings, fouls that one back. So full count now. As Kyle was moving there, he'll be moving again here after he makes sure the pitcher goes home. Here's the pitch. Deacon hits that one through the gap, past the shortstop. Shortstop actually able to stop it, but not in time. That's an infield hit. RBI. As the shortstop ranged deep in the hole and able to knock it down, but not able to do anything with that. Your Lions now lead at 6-0. Runners on first and second. Ray Hiley stepping to the plate.
Let it travel. Come on, son. Here we go. Don't let him off the hook. Work. Wait, catch this. Come on, Red. Run right somewhere. On the track, Kyle. 2 out. Another hit. All right side's open, bud.
Here's the pitch. That one gets away from the catcher. Kyle moves to third. Deacon down to second on that ball. So now 1-0 count and 2 more runners in scoring position. Rhett's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to the right fielder and a line out to the center fielder. Looking to find some grass here and score 2 more. Bust this thing wide open for your Lions. And the pitch. That one on the inside half. Strike 1, 1-1. Brett with the big swing there. Fouls that one off. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Rhett hits that one on the ground towards the shortstop. Shortstop's up with it. Makes a play for out number 3. So your Lions now lead it 6-0. 3 have been played. We'll be right back with you in the top of the 4th. All right, Bo, back to work here in the top of the 4th. Here's a pitch. That one grounded off towards Noah at short. He's up with it for out number 1. Brings up number 5 to the plate now with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Lions leading at 6-0. Swing and miss there. Good pitch by Bo. And the pitch. Called low. 1-1. As the baseball girlfriends over here to my right have lost all interest in the game, now just simply staring at their phones. I won't tell Kyle, Jace, and Cooper who those girls are, but that ball hit out towards Cooper. He makes a play as his girlfriend looks up just in time to actually see the play. Looky there. Maybe she's watching the YouTube. I doubt it. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Swing and miss. Strike 1. Swing and miss. Strike 2. That ball hit hard out to left for a single with 2 outs here in the 4th.
Get back in there. Get back in there.
So now runner on first base, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one bounces in there. Colt blocks it up. Number 11 at the plate. He is 0 for 1 on the day, hitting the 7-hole today for Pampa. Both settles. Ball called down, 2-0. He'll give you some leeway in and out, but he's not really giving you leeway down. And the pitch. Low, 3-0. The 3-0's in there for strike one. Here's the 3-1. That one grounded out towards Noah. He's up with it, gonna go across for out number 3. So that'll do it. No runs on 1 hit. We'll be right back in the Lions half of the 4th. They're leading it 6-0. New pitcher for Pampa is number 20. All right, here we go. Lions half of the 4th, leading 6-0. Kason Jones to lead us off, hitting in the 3-hole this game. Here's a pitch. Kason first pitch swinging, flies that one out towards right field. Right fielder keeps going back, can't get to it. Kason's gonna dig to third. Nope, gonna put on the brakes at second base. So leadoff double. Brings up Cooper Young, hitting in the 4-hole today. Now batting with no outs and a runner on second base. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got hit by pitch last time up. This is high, ball one.
One spot.
2-0.
Middle of the field. Do your job. Back.
Here's a 2-0. Up high, 3-0.
No out. 100 seconds. Do your job. Right hitter. One spot.
Here's a 3-0. Strike one. Cooper taking all the way there with no outs and a runner on second base. Here, putting the pressure on Pampa. He'll step back in, ready to hit here. The 3-1 count. Here's a pitch. Foul back here. Takes the count full. Here's a pitch. That one outside for ball four. So Cooper walks, bringing up Brant Slicker to the plate now with runners on first and second. Here's a pitch. Brant fouls that one off down the left field side and out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Brant's hits that one sky high. Right fielder having to come in and makes the play. Kaysen wisely tags up as he sees the right fielder struggling in the sun a little bit. And the right fielder, sure enough, not even able to make the throw. So now, first and third with one out, and Colt Petty stepping to the plate. Big lead over there by Cooper at first base. Expect him to watch the pickoff and then be moving. He has a ton of speed. And the pitch. Takes first pitch up. Ball one. So again, I would say expect him to be moving here after watching for the pickoff in that first pitch. Here's a 1-0, and Cooper does get a great jump. Steals second with no problem there on that outside breaking ball. Now 2-0, Colt Petty at the plate with runners in scoring position. Lions leading at 6-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch. Strike one, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Colt swings, fouls that one back out of play to knot it up at 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Outside, full count. Here's the full count pitch. Colt fouls that one back. He stays alive. It is quiet in the bleachers right now. So we'll do it again here. Full count, 1 out. Colt Petty, runners on second and third. Kason Jones and Cooper Young. That ball is going to start tailing foul and is a foul ball just outside the line. There as it bounces off the right fielder's glove, but just foul. And we'll do it again here. Full count. 1 out.
I have my sleeping bag on.
New life. New life right here. Here we go. Pick up the run. Here we go.
Here's a pitch. Colt hits that one into left. Kason's going to tag. So RBI sacrifice fly there by Colt Petty out to left field, and your Lions put another one on the board. Now leading it 7-0 with Noah Hassey 0 for 1 on the day, stepping up to the plate. Cooper Young still standing over there at second base.
I forgot that there was only 1 out.
Here's a pitch. Here's a pitch. No, hits that one down the third baseline. That's a fair ball. Cooper kind of hesitates for some reason, but is able to score easy. RBI double by Noah Hassey. Lions now leading it 8-0. As everybody kind of nonchalant about that, confused Cooper. He thought he was about to return to second base, and then kind of a little bit of a late foul call, or a fair call, excuse me, by the home plate umpire. But nevertheless, Cooper able to score by trading places. That brings up Miggy to the plate now with a runner on second base and 2 outs. Lions leading at 8-0. The pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside and high, 2-0. Here's a pitch. Low, 3-0. In the pitch. Swinging on 3-0. Second baseman. As the umpire out in the field misses the call, as it was pretty clear that Miggy was safe, but nevertheless, out is the call. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. We'll be right back with you in the top of the 5th. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to mute it for a second. 2-2 count here. Now in the top of the 5th with 1 out. Bo Connor still working on the mound. Oh, bounces in there. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 outs here in the 5th. Brings number 10 to the plate. He is 1 for 2 on the day. With a C&I single to shallow left field and a ground out to the shortstop. Takes first pitch outside, ball 1. Sorry about that noise. I dropped a drink. Not even my drink. All is good. I saved it. That ball out to left. Deacon going back. Makes the play for out number 3. So that'll do it here in the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. Your Lions leading at 8-0, coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 5th. 9-1-2 up for your Lions. Kyle Kettner to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 on the day. As you could probably hear Dimony say, 2 runs and this ball game's over. Kyle leads it off with a single, so it's a good way to start. They're slow to the ball. Kyle's in a turn. He's going to make it to second. Great job, Kyle Kettner. As Pampa a little slow to the ball out there, and Kyle able to turn a single into a double. So that brings up Deacon now. And we're going to get a sub out there in right field. So now that brings up Deacon to the plate, now with Kyle at second and no outs. Here's a pitch. First pitch swinging. That ball is down in center. That's going to score Kyle. It gets away from the center fielder. Deacon digs for second, and he's in there. RBI double Now with no outs and runner on second base, Rhett Hiley stepping to the plate. Looking to get on the board here in this game as he's 0 for 3. Here's a pitch. Up high, ball one. Here's a 1-0. Rhett hammers that one into left center. That's going to do it as Deacon rounds the score on that RBI double by Rhett Hiley. And that will be the ball game. Your Lions will win it 10-0 over Pampa to finish this tournament 3-1. We'll be back with you on Tuesday against, I believe, Cress. And then 2 home games on Friday and Saturday. So don't watch the YouTube. Come out Friday and Saturday. Cheer on your Lions. We'll see you later.